Hi everybody. Sorry, I'm so sorry. It's Friday now and I got weighed back on Tuesday. So this update is late. It's just been working and it's been half term this week, so trying to find a bit of time to myself without the children or my partner bursting in on me has been really difficult. Obviously the last two videos I've done, I think, have been sat in my car because I have time to myself then sometimes, but of course with the kids being off school, all my car journeys have been with the children, and I've just not had any time to myself, so hence the very late update. So this is only going to be a quick video today. I don't think there's a lot for me to say really, but I just wanted to let you know how my weigh-in went this week. So like I said, I got weighed on Tuesday, and obviously I was hoping for a good loss because obviously the week before was my post-holiday weigh-in, and as you know, I'd gained 6 pounds, which wasn't great. It could have been worse, I suppose, but it also could have been better. So I guess in the grand scheme of things, £6 gain wasn't terrible, but obviously I still felt really bad about it, and I just want to say thank you because so many of you in the comments on here and on Instagram were so kind to me after gaining. And yes, I went off plan, yes I ate badly for a week, so it was my own stupid fault really why I gained 6 pounds, but I still felt really bad about it, even though like I knew it was something that was going to happen, it was bound to happen. Just seeing the scales say like I'd gained 6 pounds and gone back up into the 13 stone bracket and I was 13 stone 1, I just felt like, what was the point, you know? Was it worth it eating all that food and like that I had sort of wanted for so long? Because obviously I've been doing this strict mostly meal replacement eating since the beginning of February, and we're now in May. You know, it's quite a long time to not have the foods that you're used to having and having like the treats that you enjoy. Obviously there's new treats that come into it, like I love the salted caramel bites every evening, it's so good, and I love the chocolate chewy bars, but it's things like, you know, I always say to my consultant, I'm like, oh, I miss pizza, I really miss pizza and things. And on holiday I had pizza, and I think I built it up so much in my head, like, oh, I can't wait to have pizza, I can't wait to have pizza. And I had the pizza and it was just kind of like, it was all right. It wasn't anything special, and it wasn't how I built it up in my head. It wasn't anywhere as near as good as I'd hoped it would be. So was that week of eating whatever I wanted and gaining the 6 pounds worth it? No. Obviously I loved my holiday, I loved having that time with my family, like my holiday was fantastic, but the eating whatever I wanted for a week after being on plan for so long was not nice. And I was saying to my consultant this week that to be back on plan, so obviously I've done a week back on plan 100%, felt great. And I think she thought I was being like sarcastic, and I think people probably think that I'm being silly when I say that it feels great to be back on plan, but honestly 100% it feels so good to be back on plan, because when you're having normal meals, especially if you're eating out, so obviously we ate out nearly every day. Well, we did eat out every day, not for every single meal, but we ate out every day. And obviously the portion sizes that you get when you eat out are so much bigger than maybe you do at home, and certainly a lot bigger than you're having whilst you're on the one-to-one diet, because your portions are teeny tiny, but I'm used to that by now. And then obviously I was having a lot of carbs, so like pasta, rice, potatoes, things like that, because as I've said, I follow a veggie diet, so that's kind of your base for your diet. You know, you have a lot of pasta, rice, potatoes, bread, you know. And so every night I was going to bed stuffed, like absolutely stuffed, like uncomfortably full, and I felt bloated and just backed up and gross basically. And then, you know, you can, like with this diet, I can sometimes go to bed at night feeling full because my products fill me now, and like the water and stuff. But then you wake up in the morning and your tummy feels flat and you feel empty, and you wake up feeling good, you know, and you're ready for that first meal, whatever that product is, and your water, and you automatically feel, I don't know, I wake up with lots of energy on this plan, and I wake up feeling, yeah, just like ready to eat or drink, and I don't feel full or anything. But being off plan, every day, like I said, I would go to bed feeling like uncomfortably full from, I guess, the carbs and things. And then I would wake up the following morning and still feel stuffed, like uncomfortably full still when I woke up. And that's, you know, however many hours of sleeping, and you always kind of think like your body's gonna like reset itself or whatever overnight, and you're gonna wake up and feel so much better. And that just wasn't the case. When eating off plan, I was waking up and feeling just as full and disgusting as I went to bed feeling. And so after having a week of that and just constantly feeling kind of sick and just full and just really bloated and gross, I welcomed going back onto plan. So anyway, I think I said in my last video, yeah, 6 pound gain, straight back onto plan as soon as I got home and everything. Done my week and got weighed on Tuesday. And if you haven't seen my Instagram, because I have posted it over there, so if you ever miss things and think, oh gosh, she hasn't posted on YouTube, if you have Instagram and you know your way around it, go over there, find me there, because I am over there a lot, so you can find me there. But yes, I posted on my Instagram on Tuesday, and so if you know, you know, and if you didn't know, then I lost 5 pounds. So that brought me back down into the 12 stone bracket again, yes, which is where we want to be, and to 12 stone 10. So obviously before I went on holiday I was 12 stone 9, so I'm almost back there, but 12 stone 10, I'm happy with that. So as you can see, eating back on plan, drinking my water, sticking to plan 100%, it gives you the results that you want. Okay, I would have liked that 1 extra pound off, and maybe if I was being greedy, an extra 1 or 2, because yeah, if I'd got all 6 pounds off and then an extra 2, I would have got my 3 stone award. It's fine, it's fine. We've gone back a bit, but we'll get there. So yeah, but 12 stone 10, that's fine. And so now I'm only 3 pounds away from getting my 3 stone with one-to-one diet, and very close to getting my 5 stone off since the beginning of last year, which is insane to me. 5 stone? I mean, 3 stone is like, what? 3 stone since the beginning of February, 5 stone since the beginning of last year. That's a lot of weight. That is a lot of weight. And I can't believe it. I've said it a million times, and I'll say it a million more times. This diet is incredible. I cannot get over how incredible this diet is. It's just amazing. And I had some, even though I didn't lose as much weight as I thought, well, 5 pounds in a week is a lot. But I also had really, really good inch loss. And if I had my card with me right here, I could tell you it. But I don't, because I'm unorganised, but my inch loss was really good as well, and I've lost a lot of inches so far, so I was really, really pleased with that as well. And also I might use it as my cover photo for this today, but I did a little comparison photo from today, and comparing it to when I weighed 17 stone 4 at the start of last year, just because today I'm wearing this, this bra does not go with this top at all, but I wear this, I've been wearing this long black top underneath hoodie that I was wearing earlier, but it's been really hot, so since being home I've taken the hoodie off, but I didn't in public. And I've just got some black jeans on, and so I took a photo today in like the all black, and I compared it to when I was wearing all black. The only difference was I was wearing a black top and black leggings in the photo from last year, but I compared it anyway. And obviously since that photo it's over 4.5 stone gone, and the difference is insane, because still in my head, and I keep saying saying to people about this, because people are all like, oh my god, you look amazing, oh you're so skinny and all this, but to me I still can't see it, or I still don't think that I'm this size. I still think that I look like the 17 stone 4 me from last year. So it's only when I do like a comparison photo and I'm kind of like, is that me? Like, what? It's just, I don't know when it's gonna sink in, and my consultant said that I will probably get to goal and still think I'm that 17 stone 4 girl. I'll still feel like a fatty, even though I'm sat here wearing smaller clothes. Like this strappy top is a size small, and my engagement ring is flippy flopping all over the place. Like, oh, I'm so scared of losing it all the time. It's just insane. So things to talk about, I suppose. Oh, I can't weigh in next week because I normally weigh in on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tuesday and Wednesday I'm away. I think I mentioned it in my last video because I'm going to go see Muse, yes! So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, I don't know how I will do this week, but hopefully it'll be a good loss. And so yeah, no weigh-in next week coming, but the following week hopefully we'll get that 3 stone with 1-to-1, which is amazing. I had some amazing non-scale victories yesterday it occurred. I didn't put them all on my Instagram, maybe I should, but I did put a clip of me wearing a dress that I wore to a wedding last April, so not April just gone, but April last year, and it was a size 18 and it was very tight on me because I was big and fat, and I tried it on and recorded a video and put it on my Instagram yesterday, and it was like a sack. It was just hanging off me, so that's another thing to go in the charity bag. So that was very exciting that dress was so huge. And then I had 2 dresses from 2012, which is when I met my partner, so that's 7 years ago. One fit me but was tight and just did up. The other one didn't fit me, it would not do up, and I tried both of those yesterday and both of them fit and do up now. So I'm now officially smaller than when I met my partner 7 years ago, which is very exciting. Obviously I've been losing weight for our wedding next year because I want to be the most beautiful bride for him, because he deserves it. And obviously I want to feel amazing for myself, not just on my wedding day, but in life in general now. And also there's this dress that I bought, must have been 4 years ago, yeah, because I got it for a wedding that we went to, and I think I was trying Slimming World at the time and it didn't work. And I've got this dress, and it was supposed to be a 16, but it definitely wasn't a 16, and it wouldn't zip up, and I tried losing weight and I didn't lose weight in time. I'm gonna have to pause just a minute, hang on. Crisis averted. You probably heard the crying in the background. My youngest, apparently she's just come off her bike in the back garden, and she's like knocked her lip and her teeth, so she's yeah, in a bit of a state, but she's okay. My partner's there looking after her, and it's all good. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I got this dress 4 years ago, and it was for a wedding that we were going to, and it said 16, but it definitely wasn't a 16, and it was by Laura Ashley. And just for so long I've been trying to get into it, and it didn't fit me when I bought it, so I was like, it's fine, I've got a couple of months to do Slimming World, and I'll get into it, no problem. And of course, when I did Slimming World, what did I say happened? I just maintained and gained, and it didn't work because it was not the diet for me. Okay, we're not bad mouthing it today, it just didn't work for me. And so of course the wedding came, or just before the wedding, and I was like, oh my god, this dress still doesn't fit me, it doesn't do up, whatever. So I never wore it. I had to go and buy a bigger dress, or I had to buy a dress that was actually a size 16 or an 18 or whatever it was back then. And so that dress has sat in my wardrobe all this time, and it's always been that dress, you know, because I knew it was tiny, like much smaller than it said. And so many times I've managed to get the zip to, like, it had about that much left to zip up and it just wouldn't. And I tried it on yesterday and it fit. Like, what? It fit. Insane. I almost cried. And to be honest, that I haven't put on my Instagram yet. But it's an absolute non-scale victory. The dress fit. And it's just so insane. I just can't believe it. And it's just things like that when you have worked so hard, like truly worked your butt off to get to where you want to be, and it suddenly pays off and you think, oh my God. I think I'm still a little bit in disbelief that it actually fit, but it does. It zipped all the way up, and I took a picture of me in the dress, and I took a picture of the zip done all the way up, just because that's that thing that I've been waiting for so long. And it's nuts to me as well, because I've got, obviously I'm in the 12 stone bracket, obviously back up to 12 stone 10, but I have these photos of me when I was, I think, early 20s. I must have been about 19, 20 when I last went to Australia. And I look at those photos now and I'm like, oh, you're so slim. But at the time I thought I was fat, so that's why I lost a bit of weight then. I lost a stone. But at that time in those photos I was 12 stone 1, and I'm like, well, that's only 9 pounds away. That's not that far. How am I nearly the same weight I was in those photos? And all this time I've been thinking, oh, you look so skinny in those photos. But I look at myself now and I keep thinking that I'm this fat girl. I don't get it. And then, you know, I'm only a stone and 10 pounds away from being 11 stone, where I thought I was really slim, and I'm still not going to be at goal then. It's just madness. Sorry, I've got a tickle in my throat. Seeing as I'm wearing this black thing, should I stand up a minute? So this is me in my black thing with my black jeans. Oh, I haven't got much room here because I'm sitting on a stool, but and I was really impressed this week as well because, sorry, there's only 2 disturbances. How many more today? Seriously, this is why I can't do this. Breathe. So yeah, I was trying to say, I actually lost inches off my arms this week and my thighs, which is where it's going slower. So, and I've lost more off my bust, like, it's just crazy, isn't it? But yes, the arms are finally going, so they're a little less wobble than usual. Still too much for my liking, but it's going. And my thighs, yes. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. So yes, no way in next week, concert to go to, have an awesome time, stick to plan, and let's see if we can get to 3 stone off with one-to-one the following week. So exciting. An inch loss, and hopefully more non-scale victories. Oh, let's work our way down this 12 stone and get into the 11s. I can't wait. So anyway, as usual, you can follow me on Instagram, which is Koren's one-to-one journey, exactly the same as it is here. Like, I don't say that every week. And you can follow along with my consultant, who is called Cheryl, and she's wonderful and has been supporting me 100% all the way through this amazing journey. And I'm beaming today, because even with all the disturbances, because I feel so good and I'm starting to look a lot better as well, and everything's just going really well right now. So happy losing all this weight. But yes, Cheryl is fantastic, and when I get emotional, she gets emotional. And I feel like, as I've said before about having a one-to-one consultant, it's not like going to a cattle market weigh-in session with a big group and 1 leader. This is real. This is you and your consultant, and they want you to succeed, they want you to do well, and she is so genuinely happy for me every step of the way, every goal that I reach. I lost those £5 this week after gaining 6, and she was jumping for joy before I was. You know, she's amazing. So if you want to contact her, her details are always down below in the box. And obviously, if you want to find your own consultant in your area and see about starting the one-to-one diet, then you can pop onto the one-to-one diet website and pop in your postcode, and you'll find out where your nearest consultant is, so you can start your journey. And if you're on this journey, then well done, and I hope that you're enjoying it as much as I am, because yeah, my weight loss has slowed down a little bit at the moment. I know I was doing like a stone a month. It's taken me a bit longer to get this 3rd stone off, but I have had, you know, trips away and blips and things like that, but that's life, you know, and I'm definitely going to reach my goal this year, and a lot sooner than I thought. So you know, even if I lost a stone a month, it's coming off well quickly, and it's amazing. So I'm still happy, and I'm definitely gonna be the bride that I want to be next year, which is a really big thing for me. So anyway, I'm going to leave now, and I will speak to you in my next video or over on Instagram. So goodbye for now, and have an amazing week. Bye.